Welcome to Get Your Goal with Paula B. I'm your host, Paula B. I'm a weight loss and menopause expert, certified life coach, and author of the book, Mind Over Menopause. On this podcast, we dive deep into the mindset tools and proven Get Your Goal formula that will help you lose weight for the last time. Are you ready to get your goal? Me too. Let's go. Hello, love. Welcome to this episode of the podcast. You guys, I didn't even give it a number. Today is not like a regular podcast. I don't have any deep wisdom to share with you about weight loss. I wanted to actually just kind of give you a couple of life updates and give you a little bit of insight into what's been going on with me lately and what's coming next for me and you and the podcast. So thing number one, the most important thing of all, which is why I'm leading with it. I am now a cat mom again for my birthday when was that? Oh, apparently that was last week. Okay. I was going to say 2 or 3 weeks ago. This week has been so long in so many ways. Do you ever have that? Like, literally yesterday was Tuesday and all day long I thought it was Friday, and today weirdly feels like Monday? But also like next Monday, I don't know, time is doing a weird thing. Anyway, for my birthday last week, I got cats, and yes, plural, I got 2 cats. We got 2 cats. They are brothers. They are like 6 or 7 months old, so they look about as big as I think they're going to be, but oh my goodness, they are kittens. Their names are Liam and Cosmo, and I love them, and they're very, very soft and sweet, and they look a lot like Rosie, my old cat who passed away last year, and that was actually one of my husband's main arguments against getting them. He was like, I think it'll make us really sad, and you know what? They already have such just completely different personalities that they don't feel like, I don't know. I don't notice myself feeling like sad around having them. I'm just really, really happy. They purr so much and they are wild when I am trying to sleep. We have them confined right now. They don't have run of the whole house just yet because they're still kind of getting acclimated and stuff. So they're still just confined in my husband in my bedroom and bathroom. And as soon as we go to bed at night, like they're pretty calm all day, and as soon as we go to bed at night, they're like, woohoo, kitten party. So that's been super fun and only a little bit exhausting, but it's been lovely. They're brown tabbies and they're super, super sweet, and they each have their own little interesting personalities, and they're so friendly. Okay. So here's my cat story, and we are going to move on to other things, but I'm just going to talk about cats a little bit longer because yes, I am a crazy cat lady. So Agatha came to us. I mean, like, she literally came to our front yard. She had very obviously been abandoned. She was terrified. It took her 6 months of living in our yard before we could get near her, we could get near her. We fed her right away, but it took so long to earn her trust. And even after she came in the house, it took a really long time before she even really had anything to do with us. Rosie, we don't know a lot about. She came to us when she was about 6 months old also, and if I had to guess, I would say that she was either, abandoned or a feral cat, a feral kitten or something like that. She didn't trust us for a very long time. I mean, it wasn't just weeks or months, it was years. We often joke that Rosie didn't like us for the first 4 years that she lived here. And that's not entirely an exaggeration. But Liam and Cosmo, they're just the friendliest little fellows. They just come and beg for attention, and they purr, and they're so sweet. They're very confident, and that's really nice. I've never had a friendly cat, so it's very different to see cats who are like, oh, hello, would you like to pet me? So it's been lots and lots of fun. Okay. Enough about that. I was going to tell you actually something else about me personally. What was it? I had something on my list, but I didn't write the list down. So we're going to move into things that are going on with the podcast, I think. Oh, that's what it was. It wasn't really personal. I was going to tell you, this this year, as you well know, has been a real pivot in my business. Once upon a time, I was a fitness YouTuber. Like, that's what I did. I made exercise videos, and I transitioned very slowly. Like in 2019, I started really niching down and saying, hey, you know what? I'm really only talking to women over 50, which technically speaking at the time, I don't know if I've ever actually told you this, I was still 49. I was like 49 in 10 months. Like, I was really close to 50 when I made my first videos for women over 50, but I wasn't quite 50 myself. So anyways, I started niching down, really talking only to women over 50. And then in 2020, I pivoted my content to really being very specifically weight loss oriented. Although in 2020, I did still a variety of things. I was definitely more weight loss focused, and I was 100% women over 50 focused. And then in 2021, I specifically went directly to weight loss. It was all weight loss content all the time. I actually have not talked about anything but weight loss. What was that? I mean, if that was 2021 and it's almost 2024, that means it's been almost 3 years that I have only talked about weight loss. And then in 2022, I really added in the life coaching layer. I've actually been certified as a life coach since 2021. In fact, pretty early in 2021. I think it was March, April. Yeah, oh my gosh. So I'm coming up on, I'm 2.5 years, almost 3 years of being a life coach too. Time. Oh my gosh, that actually feels really weird to me to think that it's been that long. Even though technically speaking, technically speaking, I've been talking about mindset stuff since literally forever, like way back when I very first got certified as a personal trainer. One of the very next things I did was got certified as a health coach so that I could really talk about like your mind and your brain body connection. I've always like sprinkled it in there. But this year in 2023, I made the distinct and direct pivot away from exercise content, and I am strictly a weight loss life coach for women over 50. So it's still been kind of a long, slow pivot though. This year, I've tried a bunch of different things. I was doing shorts for a while, and then YouTube made some changes that I wasn't super duper excited about, so I stopped doing that. And I've really been still kind of pivoting. And very recently, I actually just really cleaned up my old content because I've been on YouTube since 2012, y'all. I was so young. I was doing all kinds of other content, mostly fitness related, but sometimes it was kind of fitness adjacent also. And I had cleaned up that content a while ago, but now I've really gone in and I have really honed it down so that when you find me, you find weight loss content for women over 50. It feels so good to be here. It's been a long, slow pivot. And if you have ever made a career change or a life change, or for example, changed your weight, you know that sometimes it just feels a little bit messy in the middle. Like, are you the old you? Are you the new you? Where are you? What are you doing? And what's going on with this body? That's kind of how I've been feeling. Not necessarily about my body this year, but like where am I? Who am I? And what's been going on with my business? Well, now my business feels really clear. I am talking to you. If you would like to figure out what's going on in your mind, if you would like to lose weight for the very last time and keep it off forever so that you can go on and live your best life, getting all kinds of other amazing and magnificent goals. That word did not come out well. That sentence was going so well until I tried to add magnificent. Okay, note to self, don't say it that way. My friends, I know because I've heard comments, I've received plenty of feedback that this change has been really tough for you. And I want to really offer you some gentle, probably tough sounding love. And I really want to tie this in. I guess this is an episode after all. I really want to tie this in with what your change is going to be like, with what your personal transformation is going to be like. There will be people along your way who don't want you to change. There will be people along your way who are really, really invested in things you used to do, things you used to say, the person that you used to be. And it feels hard. It feels really difficult to change and be the person that you want to be when other people, even though they love you, and again, if you are one of the people who is really struggling with the changes that I'm making, I know you love me. I love you too. And I'm changing. And I really hope that you can accept that change in a way that really, really serves you. For some of you, accepting that change means that you are no longer going to be here and you might not even be listening to this podcast. But for some of you, it might be almost like a wake-up call. It might be almost like, well, when you were talking about like other things, kind of, it felt safe and easy to feel like I was moving forward even though I wasn't. And that might be why my change feels so challenging. You know what it feels like when somebody else changes? It feels like maybe it's time to change. Maybe it's time for you to make changes in your life. And my friend, I want you to know that's why I'm here. I'm here to challenge you. I'm here to help you change. And I am really, really, really here for it when that change is hard. I know what that feels like. So here we go, moving forward as a weight loss life coach for women over 50. And no sooner have I said that than I'm about to tell you this next thing about how the podcast is also going through an awkward phase right now. I am taking a hiatus. I'm taking what I assume is going to be a brief hiatus. I do not want to commit just yet to an exact date that I'm coming back. I feel like it's going to be the end of December or early January. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, but I also am really allowing myself, having gone through this really big pivot this year, I'm allowing myself a lot of white space this December. I have given birth to the book, the Mind Over Menopause book that came out this year. I have completely redone the Get Your Goal group, which is my coaching membership for women over 50 who would like to lose weight. I have pivoted my entire business. I've had to learn all kinds of new things about running a very different kind of business. I would really like to give myself the gift of taking a big, deep breath before we hit the ground running in 2024. So, having said that, like I said, I'm pretty sure it'll be very late December or early January when I come back. I haven't even really looked at a calendar. I mean, I've been planning for the year, but I haven't looked at a specific, like, here's how I'm going to put the podcast together and here are the dates it'll come out kind of calendar just yet. I'm going to be doing that soon. I'll let you know. And here's the part that I'm weirdly excited about. When the podcast comes back, it'll be coming out on Thursdays. Why is this important? I have no idea. It feels so exciting to me. And I'm going to get to the bottom of that because I'm sure that there's a reason there. I think it feels like, here's why. Here's exactly why. You know what? I have favorite podcasts. My morning routine, I love to sit and have a cup of coffee and listen to a podcast. I have a favorite podcast that comes out every day of the week. On weekends, my routine is similar but different. It's just different. So I don't always listen to a podcast on the weekends. And I think having my podcast come out on a weekday, even if that's not your routine, it feels like it'll be exciting on a Thursday. I like to have a podcast episode come out so that whatever day you are listening, I mean, if listening to a podcast is your weekend routine, well, that means that it'll already be out. You don't have to wait till Sunday morning before it comes out. I'm excited about it coming out on Thursdays. It's also going to come out a little bit earlier. You couldn't possibly care less about this, but I'm still going to tell you about it also. So for years and years, the podcast has come out at 4 a.m. Pacific time on Sunday mornings. Why 4 a.m.? I have no idea. Literally none. I do not remember choosing that. I just know that I did. And then I got kind of stuck in my own box of being like, ooh, now it has to come out at 4 a.m. It really doesn't. Did you know that me being an entrepreneur means that I can do anything? I can have my podcast, for example, come out at 12 midnight. Which is what it's going to do. It's actually going to be ever so slightly after midnight so that it comes out on Thursdays. I don't know why I'm so tickled about this, but I am. And therefore, I am passing on to you my enthusiasm for some of the very minor changes that are coming to the Get Your Goal podcast. And no, I don't think there's an and. I was going to say something else about having the cats on the podcast. I am never going to be an ASMR channel that has purring cats. I say that. Guarantees that they will be the kind of cats who are standing right here while I'm podcasting, purring into the microphone. Okay, well, we'll just see. We'll just see, won't we? If I have some fluffy fellow co-hosts when we come back. You guys, thank you so much. As always, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful for you in its own way, even though it was not a specifically numbered episode. It was just a little fun updates. And I will see you when I see you. I will see you soon, and I will just see you soon. Have a good one. Thanks for listening. Be sure to leave a rating and review so other women of a certain age can stop struggling with the scale and start loving their menopausal bodies. And if you're ready to change your mindset while you're changing your weight, then it's time to get into the Get Your Goal Mastermind group, where you'll find my proven success formula, answers to your questions, expert coaching, and the community support you've been looking for. You don't need to lose weight alone when you can have fun and level up your mindset with friends. With weekly coaching calls, live journaling classes, and access to the tools and strategies I've used to help thousands of women lose weight for the last time, the Get Your Goal group is the place for you to get your goal. Learn more about group membership at www.getyourgoal.com, and I'll see you inside the group.